Hi everybody, welcome to Inner Power Insights. My name is Ray Kopakowski. You might be wondering, where are your morning meds? Well, I'm going to help you out with that a little bit because this is an episode of Morning Meds with Ray Kopakowski at Inner Power Insights. What morning meds are entirely about is motivational meditation. And I'm going to give you a chance today to start off your day in a really positive way. Meditation is generally lying down, relaxing, maybe hearing a mantra, a sound to help you relax and help you center yourself. Meditation is also and has the ability to help you have a fantastic day, to put you in a good space where you decide what it is that you want, what it is that you need. It's a great time, a great space for you to accept a suggestion, whether it's through me or through anybody or simply by yourself. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. So what I'd like for you to do right now is find yourself a comfortable spot. Now don't lay down because it's not that kind of meditation, okay? I may be doing some of those later on, but not today. Find yourself a chair with a straight back in it so you can relax and you can focus. You might want to lie on the floor with your back against the wall, your arms down to your sides, allow yourself to relax. And do all this with intention. We're going to talk about intention in a second here too, once we start getting into this meditation. But do it with an intention to get something out of this. Now I know for a lot of you, I probably just sprung this on you, and I imagine it's going to be there for you to take advantage of later on. And I hope you do. I hope you tell your friends about it. But I wanted to say while you're getting ready that this is an extremely important time for us all to be aware of what it is that we're doing. It's not simply a situation of trying to take care of ourselves temporarily, but it's an opportunity for all of us to recognize how important it is for other people in our lives to be happy and healthy as well. You're in a situation, and the most obvious thing is I forgot to take my mask off, but the most obvious thing is your mask. Your mask is not only protecting you from other people, but it's quite possibly protecting other people from you. So keep that in mind when you're doing different types of things, that it's very, very important for us all right now to make sure that everybody out there has what they need. Everybody out there is safe. All the hospitals have what they need. All the doctors and nurses are protected. Everyone has possible medications that they may require, and that all the information out there is really, really clear and as best as we can. Best way to do things is to say to yourself, they're giving me the best information that they can. How can that help me out? Rather than, being a bunch of little boys, little girls, and kicking and screaming when you're being told what to do. Just for the moment, do what's necessary. Do what sounds right to you. It's important to stay home. It's important to protect yourself and your family and others. And maybe you're wrong. Maybe it is some kind of scam. Maybe it is some kind of hoax. But won't you feel better at the end of it knowing that you participated and you tried to take care of other people and yourself? Okay? So I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you. And now we're going to start off with your morning meds. I'd like for you to close your eyes and begin to relax. I want to back up for a moment and talk to you about the different times throughout the course of a day where you do things and you do them for a purpose. You do them with an intention, and it just flies right over your head. What I'm talking about is that I asked you to close your eyes. And a lot of you did. A lot of you were ready to relax and you closed your eyes. The intention in closing your eyes was to get everything out of a situation that you possibly could. You tuned into this, and you said, something, there might be something here for me, so I'm going to close my eyes. You did that with purpose. You did that with an intention. You were going to get something out of this. So I'm going to give you another chance of doing that. And this time I want you to open your eyes and then close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, recognize what it is that you're doing. Recognize how important this moment is to you. You have decided simply to close your eyes with the intent of getting something positive for you. Good job. Good job. Take a breath. Here we go again. You're going to take a breath. And sometimes, I've done hypnosis for a lot of years, and sometimes when I tell people to take a breath, I know that they're saying to themselves, I'm breathing anyway. And you are. It would be weird if I said, don't take a breath, and just left you there. But you're going to have to breathe. But this time when you breathe, as you're breathing, I'd like for you to focus on your breath. So instead of saying take a breath, focus on your next breath. Feel it as it enters your body. There's a difference between when I talk and when I'm talking about something that's sort of humorous and I'm trying to set you up to pay attention. And then when my voice changes and you can recognize that that change is there on a universal and a spiritual level for you to gain something from it. I'm assuming that you are taking control of what this is all about. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm going to talk to you about attaching yourself to a breath as it goes into your system, as it works its way into your lungs. As it works its way into your lungs, it feeds into your bloodstream, and eventually it ends up in your heart. That oxygen, as you attach to it, it will permeate your entire body. It will be dispersed throughout your entire system. Trust it, relax with it, and use it. Follow it up to the top of your head. Energy all the way up to the top of your head. Now at the top of your head, I want to ask you and tell you different things that I think are going to be helpful to you. I'm going to ask you to imagine that your spirit, your energy is in a vessel. Think of it as hollow for the moment. Except that hollow, it is filled, it's a hollow vessel filled with your energy and holding on to your energy. And some energy you hold on to for very purposeful things. And we'll talk about that as we drain this energy, as we clear your system, as we clean out your vessel. From the top of your head, you can release energy. I know a lot of you people are into chakras, and if you are, then you can release energy through the top of your head, through your crown chakra, and rise up into the universe. It's entirely up to you. You do what you want. I'm going to ask you as well to start to drain it and start to feel the energy draining from the top of your head down and out your toes. Take a moment and release spaces in your toes so that energy can flow through you. You can just imagine this. I mean, I don't care if you believe it's true or not. It doesn't make any difference. Right now, it's useful. Right now, these are your meds. Well, we take medication a lot of times, we don't really know, but we trust and we believe. You pop a pill down there and it does whatever the hell it does. And this is that same thing. So you're going to start to release energy from the top of your head. And as it drifts downward, as you can feel it releasing, allow yourself to feel it releasing. Allow this area to appear to be emptying out. It's draining throughout the top of your head down towards your eyes. Your eyes are closed and your eyes are relaxed. And as you're passing that area of vision, that area where you take so much of your daily, the works, the things that you do throughout the course of a day, you see those with your eyes. There's so much that you take in. You can imagine the things that you've seen throughout the day before that. You recognize the actions that you've taken, How did they turn out? Were they good? Were they positive? Can you learn from them? If they were positive, how can you look at those situations? You've seen them for a reason. You can look at those situations. You can make those situations better. Are there things that you've seen, things that you've done throughout the course of the past few days, throughout the course of your life that you would like to improve? You've seen those things. How would they look if you were to do them in a different way, a different fashion? You can do that. Continue to feel your energy as it drains down now. It's going past your ears. What have you heard? What kind of things have you heard in the past bunch of weeks that have been confusing for you, that have been with intentions of other people to do whatever it is that they do, but how does that affect you? You've heard it all. What have you decided to do? Sometimes you can only decide to take care of yourself, to make sure that you're fine, you're okay. And that's the best you can do. I don't know what's going on, but I know I'll be okay. I keep hearing things that are happening, and some of them sound right and some of them don't. It's okay. I know I'll be okay. The energy is draining, and it goes past your jaw, your mouth, and it all relaxes. You can feel the energy dropping down, releasing around your neck. A lot of us hold energy, hold stress, hold anxiety in our neck and in our shoulders. That anxiety and that stress that we're holding on to is all connected to thoughts. They're all connected to words and sentences and things that we've held on to, things that are not complete. They're not complete. And at this moment, it's not the time to try to complete them, but the time to recognize that quite often we will hold on to things that will cause us stress and cause this anxiety. Right now, just let them go. Just let them go. I'm going to help you out with that a little bit later. So now it's draining across your shoulders, and you have another exit strategy, another exit point. Tips of your fingers. You can feel the energy down your arms as it relaxes. Your arms relax as you focus on your arms, your shoulders, down your arms, down to your elbows. Elbows are an interesting point. Elbows flex, so elbows react and help you negotiate your day. Get your hands wherever they need to be. As you release the energy across your elbows and they are going downwards towards your wrist, you recognize that as you release the energy around your elbows, you've also made space for healing. Once you let go of the stress, then anything is open inside your body for energy, new energy, positive energy to come in and relax you. So go ahead and do that. Focus on it. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to recognize, geez, I hold on to a lot of stress. I hold on to a lot of energy. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I don't need to do that. I can allow my body to relax and to heal. And that's what happens when you let go of stress and when you let go of very positive energy as well. You're still holding on. And if you're holding on, that takes energy. Allow it to release. Allow your body to clear. Allow your mind and your spirit to clear. Feel the energy as it races out the tips of your fingers. Starting to feel a little better, starting to get how this works. Back up to your chest. Back up to the energy that we hold in our chest. Feeling as it's draining from the top of our chest, down our shoulders, across our breast, into our hearts, into our lungs, relaxing all of that area. Energy flowing, draining, releasing. The energy inside your heart is an interesting energy because it has the ability to be positive and negative at the same time. Recognize that the only reason that anything is positive or anything is negative is because of your perception. You perceive it to be good or bad. I'd like for you to learn how to perceive it as useful. This energy, this positive energy is useful. The negative energy is very, very useful, and you want to be able to use those things to learn as much as you possibly can, and then you can release them. The reason that we hold on to things is because we have not used them. They have not been complete. People hold on to things and they remember things for almost their entire life, and those things that they're holding on to are things that they're waiting to use. Maybe one day they will. Maybe one day that they will learn. Maybe it's not just to get over something. Maybe it's to gain something in a positive way. There's a better way to do this. So you release all the energy around your heart. Recognize that outside of your mind, energy is purely energy, and that's it. It's all connected. It does not have a positive force. It doesn't have a negative force. It is simply energy. And that's what you're going to leave inside your heart. Feel it draining down across your intestines, and feel it draining across your stomach and releasing everything. And those small pockets, those little areas, those little twists and turns inside our body, inside our internal organs, will hold things, and those things will be impacted. And that's where, discomfort and disease comes from. Release all that stuff. Let it all go. There you go. Feeling it drain. Feeling it draining across your hips, and feeling it draining across your genitals, and feel it draining across your thighs. You're going to let things go, and we've been very good at this, and you're probably feeling better, and you're probably feeling lighter, and you're probably feeling heavier at the exact same time. But the idea is that you're clearly feeling whatever it is that you're going through right now. So release it across your thighs. This time when you're getting to your knees, you know what to do. You're going to release all that energy around your knees, because your knees carry you everywhere that you go. We need to focus in those areas and make sure that we clear them out. Make sure that you release any stress so that your knees can heal. When you stop all the blockages, energy flows. When energy flows, it heals, it lubricates our knees and relaxes us and helps us throughout the course of a day. Which brings us back to this meditation, motivational meditation. Where are you going to go today? What are you going to do after this is done? Why would you do anything? Do you have a purpose in your day? Are you going to try to be happy today? How would you do that? We're all stuck together. How would you go about being happy? Would you be able to focus on other people? Would you be able to be there in some type of positive way for others that will affect you throughout the day? One of the things I did is I studied. I learned how to juggle. I'm learning how to juggle. My friend James is a juggler. If you'd like, I'll tell you about him. But juggling is fun. I wanted to do it my whole life. I got to do it right now because I had an intention to help myself. I had an intention to be happy. I started it off in the beginning part of the day, and that's what I'm hoping you will do. Set intention today so that you can benefit from this. You can check on yourself in the middle of the day. You can say, how am I doing? You can check on yourself at night and recognize that you had a purpose today. You don't look at yourself at the end of the day and see how it went. Did you luck out? No. You had an idea. You had an intention to do something today. How did it work out? How'd you do today? You don't judge yourself if it didn't go well. You promise yourself that tomorrow you're going to have a purpose again. Tomorrow you're going to work harder to be happy. Tomorrow you're going to work harder to be connected. Tomorrow you're going to work harder to be successful. And that's what you're going to do at the end of today. Because you're going to have a purpose today. You set that purpose. And no matter what you do, you will be successful if you know how to look at it and to perceive it in a positive way. The rest of the energy is probably pretty well drained down your legs, around your ankles. I like to do it around my ankles because, I've got some problems there, bone to bone. But they've been healing. As I've been doing this, they've been feeling better. I'm helping them out, releasing energy there so I can heal. Feeling the rest of it drain out of your toes. You can look back at your body right now. You can visualize any way that you would like. You can feel successful. You can feel empowered. You were able to drain your entire body from stress and anxiety, both positive and negative forms of energy. You were able to do this. Damn good job. A lot of people say, well, what are you going to fill it back up with? I'm going to tell you nothing. I'm going to tell you that it is already filled. That actually it had layers of things that you held on to. You pulled the blanket, you pulled the cover off of a perfect body. You pulled the cover off of a perfect spirit, a perfect energy. And now that you've looked at it, and now that you've released everything, you can recognize that in this moment, the moment that you took that breath, that moment that was a one-time thing, that moment is only there for a moment, and so is this moment. And in this moment, you are absolutely perfect. You're exactly the way you're supposed to be. Okay? No judgment, no assessing anything. You're perfect right now. Set an intention today to come away with something that really, really works for you. I hope that intention is for you to be happy. And at the end of the day, I hope you're a total success. I honor my deepest connection to you all. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to have different morning meds coming out shortly, so keep an eye out for them. I hope you tell your friends about them. And there's also going to be some other things. I have tidbits that I'm setting out. I've got Hey Ray Q&A. I threw up a sign here because I didn't have time. You can't get signs anymore. So I made my own sign for morning meds. I'm pretty proud of that. It looks good. Not sure if the S is right. Guys, have a wonderful day. Really be kind to others and be kind to yourself. My name is Ray Kupikowski. This is Inner Power Insights, and I hope to see you again. If you enjoyed this, I don't know if you can press a like or if you can make a statement, but anything that you would like to do, I'd really appreciate it, okay? All right, bye for now.